72.8% of Australia's population gambles. In America, 85% of Americans have gambled before, and 60% within this last year. Legally, Japan has banned gambling, but through pachinko, gambling thrives still in Japan. Gambling is everywhere. And in these high densities areas, we have seen how unhealthy gambling can be. So as a Christian, when I see a new game that comes out that portrays itself as gambling, but in a roguelike feature, I'm pondering the question, should I play this game? Hello, I'm Noah Price, your Christian gamer. I love RPGs and JRPGs, and a cousin to them is roguelikes. I love roguelikes for its many different kind of variation from gameplay to gameplay. It's run to run, always getting to have a new experience. It's the genre to where you can never run out of fun. And you know what pairs well with that? Gambling games. Just recently, there's been a small uptick into games like these type of style of hey, what if we took casino games and made them more video game-X, especially roguelike form. Like the most popular one that this game that we're going to be talking about today is getting compared to is Balatro. People love Balatro, and I mean, I can't say why not. I mean, it's fun. It has a bit of a chill nature, but you can still have fun with variants with its weird version of poker. But what if we threw in weird mechanics and weird cards? Very cool, very fun. And honestly, the only reason why you haven't seen me talk about said game is honestly because I'm doing my game right vow. So on top of being taking a year to do a Nazarite vow, I'm also not playing new games. Well, specifically not buying new games. There's little things where if someone bought me a game, like in this case, my patrons did buy me this game, and so because of that, I'm able to play this game. So that's awesome. Thank you for that. Usually it goes towards bills and such, but this was a rare case where I actually went to a game that I actually got to play and get to cover for you guys. So thank you for that. But honestly, I love this new genre, and deep down, I do hope there's more of these out here, because I think there's a big old slew that you could do with this. Like what we seen with Balatro was with poker but roguelike, and today we have Blackjack, but a roguelike. Sounds quiet. Settings. Smoking or no smoking? Interesting. I love that. I love that it's a option A. Again, I'm somebody who I used to have an addiction, so I would prefer no smoking, please. No smoking, please. Take care of your health. All right, you matter. You're worth it. I also like this, where it's you get the option to unlock it all or not. That's always fun. I heard Balatro also had that. Makes sense. Who is John Johnson? We got someone. I was just gonna say it. I was gonna say, do we have someone that's bald? I love it. The simplicity of it is so good. It's so good. One Piece. Yeah, that's John Johnson. All right, what do we got for a deck? Oh, we always catch them fish. Yeah, growing up, goldfish was one of my favorites. Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I said it as is. John Johnson, goldfish was always his favorite. I think we're ready to jump into it. Choose your starting deck. 1 out of 18 unlocked. All right. We got the Hearts deck. Hearts heal you. We got Clubs decks. Start a run with Hearts. Okay, so we can't do anything yet. Glitched. All right. Well, I guess we'll just do this. Choose your starting deck. 1 out of 18. All right, so they're hiding secrets over here. But okay, let's jump into it. Right up here, Jack's Tavern. Damage is equal to score difference. Bus equals 0. All right. You approach the old tavern. It reeks of ale, ginger ale, and addiction. You're going to have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. All right. What do we got here? Okay. So we got these things. We got what? Advantages gained from unique chips. It is spent to play cards from hand or to exploit cards. Hopefully understand that. Chips are gained by winning encounters and are spent during events. All right. Blue chip. Start with 1 advantage. On winning a round, gain 1 advantage. Advantages gained from you. I don't know, man. Chips are gained by winning encounters and spent during. Okay, so we beat him. We get that much amount. All right, we could hit and stand. We got nothing, so obviously, hit me. We got a king. King of Hearts. That's 10. All right, and then they got Ace. Obviously, really good. Either 11 or a 1. Maybe the best card in this game. We'll have to see. And then something that's important here is we can interact with our deck or our draw pile. And so this is going to be important in the future by just seeing our odds of what we can pull. But right now, we can't pull anything that would hurt us. So actually getting a king was pretty broken. Hit me. All right, we got a 5. They got an 8. All right, so right now they are beating us. Okay, so we're at 15. I have not played Blackjack in forever. So, okay, let's become masters real quick. So we have a pretty good chance. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a, you know, almost like 40%. Hit me. Ah, just one. And they stood? Did they stood like cowards? All right, well, then we have to stand. Compares the damage, and because we were at 0, we took 20. We took, how much? I didn't read how much they had. Oh, they had 19, so we lost 19. All right. And then these are the discard pile. Interesting. Oh, we could also see what he got. Loyalty card. On play or exploit. Permanently gain a stamp. 10th stamp. Instant blackjack, then reset stamp. That's crazy. Exploit is spend 1 advantage to enact the effect. Oh, yeah. And so we got 2 of those. That's the gold. Hit. All right. 9-5. That's pretty good. Hit. Ooh. I'm going to stand, obviously. We're at 19. Really good. He's at 15. Let's hope he hits and gets cooked. Either way, he's cooked, right? So if he does stand here, he'll take 4 and live on 1. All right. Stand. Dang. So he raised it, so you only took 2 damage. Got it. Hit me. Oh, I forgot. I got to keep looking at my draw pile to see what we actually got cooking as the fight goes on. You can kind of see here your opponent, too. You can get really scummy with this game. I kind of like it. Okay, so we're at 6. They're at 15. I still feel pretty good. We cannot be cooked right now. So hit. Ooh. And now this is the thing where if it was higher number of health and we thought we could get higher, we could then hit to maximize the damage we do, or even try to fill up the hearts so that we can heal. Interesting. But obviously we're gonna stand and just whoop on him. I'm good. You beat me. Pick a card as your reward. They're on the house after every game of cards. Oh, thanks, bartender. Choose a card to add to your deck. Yellow card. Oh, man, we're yellow background. I kind of have to grab this. On play, mark one of your foes' played cards with a yellow card, then add a red card to your draw pile. Okay, red card. On play, burn any of your foes' played cards that are marked with a yellow card on discard burn. Okay, so that's some setup, but for like a long game, you can kind of delete some of their good cards, it seems like. Misprinted cards, love it. So 6 of spades. On played, set value to 6, then add a 7 of spades to your hand. On stand, rounds up. Oh, rounds up. +1 power, +1 value if this will not bust. Interesting. All right, this kind of seems pretty fun. You get a 6 and a 7, which not necessarily great together, but I guess it's good for like a different round. I don't know. Queen of Stone Age. It's 10. I'm playing a card worth 3 or 7, deal 3 damage. Love that. Kind of got a burn to it. And then we got a random card. Pay 21 chips to reveal this random card. Well, I think we have to do the yellow card. I mean, we're yellow. You got to do it. A gambler stumbles into you. Eyes red from exhaustion. Do you have the time? They mumble. 8, you reply. On which day? What? Okay. So we either got Bard or Drunk. Let's do Bard. Oh, it's less chips. Oh, I'm still gonna do Bard. Pass the chip to your dealer. I haven't watched The Witcher, so I actually don't know what that's about. That slight little music from him. Dang, with a king. And they have a Joker. Joker 0. On play, copy the value and suite of one of your discarded cards. Ooh, rough card to get right off the bat. You should have looked at his... He does have Witcher. Gerald from Riveria. It'd be kind of funny if it's like a Gwent card. 3 value. On play, burn one of your foes' played cards. On discard, burn. Card is removed from this encounter. Burn deck? That's probably what we need to do. All right, well, 10's good, though. So we'll hit. 15. They're at 4. Do we hit? 15 seems not great. I think we just stand. Ah, they got 20? Dang! Take that 20 points and get cooked. Let's keep going. Hit me. All right, pretty good. Yay! 21, and we get to heal, which is good because this is a roguelike, so getting heals in between runs. And we heal 21 hearts. Dang, that's going to be almost a full heal. That's pretty good. We're going to stand. Oh, Feels so good. Will I hero prevail? Well, yes, me, John Johnson. Bat credit card. Even better. The bat credit card. Oh, it's 10. On play, steal 10 chips from your foe. If they have fewer than 10 chips, deal 10 damage instead. Batman doesn't steal. AI generated card. Getting cards that we can actually exploit will be good in the future. But obviously, we got to do the bat credit card, right? You can not see it too much right here, but there's two different dudes. So we have seen our it says the floor so far, so the run, and we can kind of see here. I assume this doesn't count this, but it's like we have this, the manager, and then someone in the back. It's unfortunate that the town folk call these gamblers degenerates, when the truth is that they are the real victims. And we got stay a night, we got an event, or we got the gambler encounter. Play a blackjack against gambler. I kind of want to play against a gambler, but we haven't seen an event, so let's do an event. The bartender wants to know if you would like to stay the night in one of the tavern's many rooms. Lately, some rooms are better than others. Enter room loses 65 chips, heals 15. Cheap room, 45 chips, heal 8. A random card is stolen from your deck during the night? That would be a benefit. Classic deck building, removing cards makes it so that your deck is more consistent. So, hey, it could like steal a card we don't want. I don't know what card that would be. I do not know blackjack that well, but hey, sleep on the floor, heal 3. That's just clean. I'm kind of fine with that. I mean, we'll be at full, so you know, sleep on the floor for free. The tavern preys on the natural impulses of the gamblers, feeding their crippling addiction and converting it to profit. We got the gambler and we got the drunk. So let's take on the gambler. Do you want to play? I'll put 50 chips on it. Dang, big spender. Stands on 17. What does that mean? Hit me. Ace. Ooh, and they got a 12. Oh my goodness. Lucky stars. Scratch cards. Oh gosh, why am I surprised? On reveal 1, 2, or 3 random numbers from 1 to 9. Set values to the total and gain that many chips. Interesting. Ace is good though, so I feel good either way. I mean, what's the value of this? Value is 1, and then the value of this is 10. I mean, honestly, getting a value of 1 is actually doesn't feel too bad. All right, let's hit. They got more chip, which is actually good for us when we win, right? They're at 14, we're at 17. I think I'm gonna stand because that's a high number. Get cooked. Oh, hit me. 9, good numbers, 6. 19. I think we're fine, right? They don't got anything. Yeah, what happens if it ties? We will stand. Find out. Nothing, tie. All right, nothing happens. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, that would have been good for us. We had the good numbers. Now we're kind of running into our not as good numbers, but we always get the battering and just do clean damage to just kill them. 17. Oh, what good odds. So it's 1 through 9, so you could easily just get cooked by this number 2. 14. I think we take the damage. So it's 4 out of 4. So we got a 50-50 chance to cook them. So let's hit him. Ooh, we got the yellow card. Choose a card to mark with yellow. Is that the only card he has in his deck? No. What? Well, now we're more cooked. That didn't help us, really. So now we'll stand. It just mitigated damage at the very least. So we'll stand. We'll take it. Battering. I stole his money, and then he got a 21. Oh, this is going to be good in a small deck where you can play this a bunch and just keep stealing from them. And then if they have low chips, you just do damage. That's how you do damage? Okay, I'm visualizing it now. I think that's the best we got. We could risk it, but we could also just take 21. I think we'll just take a little bit of damage. We got a jack, they got a 6. How much more cards they got? Only a 5, all right. Hey, goodbye, gambler. 21 clubs. I kind of like getting just like, oh, I just one of my cards is just good. But then again, I don't know, it makes me afraid for whenever I'm like pulling cards otherwise. So I think I just do jack of all trades. That just seems good. It's either jack of all trades or we just start skipping. Keep our deck small for like a battering. Did the jack. I guess let's do another event. Have a drink. Do they have any ginger ale? Beer in a shot. House special. Here, it's on the house. Remove a card. Take 3 damage. Beer and shot. Pay 40. To add a loyalty card to your deck. Add a loyalty card with 3 stamps to your deck. Remove a card. Take 6. Yeah, house special. Doesn't have to be alcohol. Oh, yeah. Nice. We already got 3 on it. I think it's so funny. But now we have something we can exploit. Let's see. What do we get rid of? I think we might get rid of the yellow card. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like a lot of work. I think it's a lot of work. So I'm gonna be a coward. I'm gonna get rid of the yellow card. Goodbye, yellow card. This place is host to all sorts of visitors, but it seems like there are more people entering. Are actually here. Where are they all? Who? Me? Well, I guess my break is about to start. What do you got cooking? What do you got cooking here? No name, you got a type card? Haha. And then we got the key card. Choose one of your foes' played cards to lock. If this is already locked, unlock it. Card cannot be discarded. Interesting. Oh, does it stay on the field? That can be nuts. All right. Well, that's it. Future. 18. Oh, and they're locking down our queen. That might be good for us. Dang. Dude, I've been waiting for us to just get another 10. That's why I was kind of excited that like the queen got locked down. Because I was like, oh, of all cards to get locked down, like this is fine. Let's risk it. Well, I stole his chips for better or for worse, but we're gonna get cooked. Oh man. All right, 20. I'm at 20. Now the interesting part is gonna be that we don't have to draw cards now. It's just as long as they don't get 21, we're fine. But they can always unlock it. All right, so this is our slow victory. Get cooked. Just wait until. Okay, they unlocked my jack. 19, they took one. All right. Now we gotta go. Now we gotta play the game again. All right. Hey, we got this. Oh, how many times can I exploit? Oh, that activates as like playing. Can I not do it again? I don't want to do it too much for the future, but. Oh, I guess I could just keep playing. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. It does take like a turn. All right, well, we cooked him. Dude, this guy did a number on me. Our first threat. Oh, what is that? Oh, what do I see? I see a weird person with a mouth looking at me. Like this is the guy's like monstrous face, and he has little curls out. Okay, on stand, your foe stands. Oh, okay. So they instantly are just like, I'm out. I mean, Rorschach doesn't hurt us, right? It just makes them stand when we draw it. Finally, you found the manager. Time for some answers. Oh, hello again. I hope everyone's looking after you tonight. Sure, I've got time for a game. What do you got cooking? Business cards? 0 on play. Swap this card with one of your foes' played card. Then ace up your sleeves. Cheats. Pretty stacked. Pretty stacked. But we cook him. We Rorschach, so now he stands, right? Oh, on stand, your foe stands. I read that wrong. I thought it was on play. He's at 20? Oh my goodness. Ooh, 21, you're cooked. And I heal? Oh, you're cooked. Full max damage, almost done. Did we actually get it? We did. I'm ready. Get cooked, easiest boss ever. Who's in charge? I've never met them, but I know they're on another floor. Here, you can borrow my elevator key. Get well soon card. Trap card? You triggered my trap card. On taking damage, deal matching quick damage. Quick damage does not trigger a on a taking damage effect. I like the get well soon card, but come on. You triggered my trap card. We gotta go for that. Before you can leave, the local a fortune teller grabs you by the arm. You could be important one day. Let's find out. Are you ready? Have your fortune told. No. Can I skip? Flip the card to uncover your future. I don't want to. Wheel of Fortune X. 0 on play. Burn another random card. Oh, did we just do all of them? Okay. Absolution Resurrection, a second chance, and then this one. A Hierophant. Choose a tarot. Oh, and then you just pick one. So it's just like, okay, grab a tarot card. On play, luck. On bust and stand, heal equal amount busted by. Interesting. That seems just good. That seems just good. All right, let's do the Hierophant. Oh, okay. So we were at the tavern. Floor already completed. Now pick your path. So now we got Lou's Lounge membership, or we got the basement. All right. I'm enjoying this. This is some good fun. Lou's Lounge it is. Membership. Enter the floor. You arrive at the inviting lounge and brace yourself as you step in, clutching your hastily assembled blackjack. I'll beat you without even looking. All right. Hierophant. Oh, Scratch is so funny. I saw the thumbnail of Retrimation's video and it had it. It's like Scratch 2 on play, deal 5 damage, increase the damage of all your Scratch cards by 2 this encounter. Very fun. And that's why we did damage to them is because of our trap card. Very funny. I hit. Got an ace? Oh, we're cooking. Oh, baby. Why? The fool on play swap played and discard cards with foe. My trap card. Here's the thing. We can exploit this to make this 21, but is that unnecessary? right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Expend. Let's exploit it. 21. Now we're gonna heal. Get cooked. We win. Huzzah. All right, that took a little bit longer, but it was all good. Once again, I pushed my luck too far. Kingmaker 10. On play, transform any of your other played cards into a random king. I like going for like just going to 20 and just staying there. This is a relaxed bar of the tavern with a more expensive clientele. Expensive? Let's go beat up Gandalf. Let me gather my magic cards. Memory card? On first play, choose a card you currently have. On stand, add a fresh copy of that card to your draw pile. Oh, the memory card. Created by memory card. So once the memory card gets played, it gets put in? Is that what happened? I don't know. Let me read. Oh, wait. Is this their deck? This is all their deck. They just got ones? Shouldn't they be able to get to 21 every single time? Am I in danger? So they have to slowly build up their combo. But slowly they're making this so where they can just play all a bunch of ones to 21. That's terrifying. Okay, now when we stand, they stand. We can play this. Let's do our 3. And then we'll stand. I forgot this also plays this. So now we stand. They get cooked for damage. I suppose you may pass. I didn't realize I was going to do damage enough to kill them. I was more doing that so they couldn't just keep doing their combo. Woo, a little terrifying. I saw what they could do. Queen of Chess. Exploit. Move to the foe's side and then lock. At the start of the next round, unlock. I don't hate that. You know, it forces them to, like, bust. I like the queen, though. That's, like, for sure 10. It's an easy number to break someone. Here, the guests prefer cocktails to ale, but make no mistake, they are still drinking and gambling away their... Alright, we got the teacher, but we also got event. We got the sofa sleeper. We're robbing them? Someone is sleeping on a sofa, and you think you could grab something out of their wallet without waking them. 10% chance to wake them. What do you mean? Grab a card, grab chips? How about let them sleep? Hey, poor guy, by the way. Yeah, let them sleep. What do you mean? On the other side of the lounge, you could see the bouncer standing in front of the exclusive VIP area. Coin flip? Memory test. John Johnson's known for having a good memory, all right? Let's do this. Time for a memory test. Pick 2 cards that if they match, you keep a copy of that card. At times it's 4. What do we got? Whoa. 4 of a kind? On play a card from each suit, each with the same random value from 1 to 5. I don't even know if I want all these cards. Then we got 5 cards. I didn't get to read what that was. Oh, okay. Booster pack? On play, add 5 random cards to your hand. Ooh, your hand. One of them will be a foil on discard. Okay, well, we got to grab it. Oh, booster pack. All right, what do we got? We got negative of 3 diamonds. All right, minus 3. We got 7 of hearts. All right. We got 3 of diamonds. And then we got foil, 3 SVP, which is card, which is 8. And then on stand, deal 8 damage if your foe has not stood. Interesting. Bounce card handy. On play, move a random card from your played cards into your hand. Oh, I could bounce my 5 cards, my booster pack. Is there a hand limit? Sure, let's play that. And I could play this again? We got a bigger hand. They're doing the actual game. I'm doing my own game over here. Boom. Hooked. I like getting the booster packs. The booster pack is fun. It just adds a lot of chaos. Another loss. I'm due for a win. Not quite how it works, but all right. Get out of jail free card is 0. Handy. On play, instant tie. On discard, burn. Ooh. Let's get out of free card. Get out of jail free card. Seems good. The guests aren't looking pleased with how many chips you have taken from them. Time to get out of here. All right. Well, let me get a batarang. Batarang. Doesn't really help us. Ooh, they got cooked. All right. Keep going. 19. That's good damage. Yeah, we need to get the batarang because we'll just do clean 10 damage. I can exploit this. Move this foe to the... Exploit. Get cooked. There we go. 21, baby. Let me heal. Let me heal my health. Let me deal a big amount of damage. There we go. Clean. We almost got them. They're almost done. Batarang? Batarang for the dub. Right at the very end. You can have the VIP pass. My shift is over anyways. On play, burn one of your foes played cards. And then on discard, get rid. I'm fine with that. You hand your VIP pass to the bouncer. You've got a VIP pass. Worthless. No one gets into the VIP area without beating me at Blackjack. That is the rule. Okay. Dang! Foil of 21 spades. I was gonna say, oh, dang! The odds. Unbelievable odds. I guess this is go down to 1. This can go down to 1. I guess this can go down to 1. Oh! Oh, and it got us up to 20. And we have 1! Oh! I mean, we can play the 1. We get 21. We heal, but we don't do a lot of damage. And that's kind of the downside. 1. This moves the 4 over. Yeah. Let's do transit card. We exploit it. Whoa! Use a card to move into your foe's draw pile. I read that wrong! That's not what I thought it was. Well, I guess we're doing the 1. We heal. We do 1 damage. Is what it is. Ah! Get broken. This is kind of why I didn't want the big heavy cards. I feel like it's way too easy to get moments like that. Easy game. Easy game. Get cooked. That foil has done more damage to them than actually helped them. I mean, it was good on the very first one, right? But beyond that, nah. Liability. Oh, jeez. Foiled Montanary Jack. 10 hearts. Exploit, heal 2 HP, and burn. On stand, +3 healing when exploited this encounter. Interesting. King of Space and Time. Move all your other played cards to your foe's side, then stand. Can only be played if you have a Jack in play. I don't necessarily like that because we have stuff like the Hierophant that we want to stay on our side. I like the big foil. I like the healing, but I think we do the big foil. Having more like ace-like cards is really good. Ooh, Hope. Now we got VIP area. Next is head office. Then we got Hope. You take the bouncer's chips and he lets you past the velvet rope and into the VIP area. Mr. President, I'm only here for the meeting, but they gave me a deck to play with. Okay, well, hit me. See how good you are, Mr. President. Perfect. Okay, they busted. That's pretty good. Hit. Nice. Got that 21. Let's exploit this twice. Pass. Big damage. Mr. President, stop. I have my trap card. You won't get cooked. All right. What? I need something to help me out here. Whale card. It's a credit card? On play, lose 21 chips to deal 5 damage. That's kind of funny. Goodbye, Mr. President. It was the only way. I can't endorse anything that happens here. Charizard! I heard he was in this game. I had to get it. Costco membership. Why? Charizard Lizard on play. Choose to keep in play or sell to foe's discard pile for 10 chips. But besides that, it's just a 10. It's just a 10 power. I'm fine with that. It's the after party right now, so people are more approachable for a game of blackjack. No surprise, which is my favorite card. You also like Charizard? Oh, Queen of Wonderland. On play, have the value of any card, any played card for this encounter. All right. We can double king right now. I think I will do that. I will make this into a king. Now we're at 21. We'll stand. Get cooked. I'm better. Ooh. And they broke. They have so many queens. Is this just a deck of queens? Just a deck of queens. All right. And I'll stand. Perfect. Oh, I got cooked. I guess hearts can be hazardous. Yeah. Jeez. Rules cards. Unplayed. Choose to either max score to 20 or 22 for this encounter. Kind of fun. Then Dark Mage, handy. Unplay burn one of your played cards that has a value of 7 higher. I kind of like that. Let's do that. Some are here to relax or network, but most come to shill for the company. The company. We got a shortcut and we got DJ. Let's shortcut. My kind have dug tunnels all over this place. This one leads to the casino. This trustworthy figure claims to have found a shortcut to the other side of the tavern. Will you go through? Stay the course or split? Take the shortcut to the casino? Obviously. Why wouldn't I trust the giant rat? We got the dog. We got crown and anchor. That seems interesting, but come on. We gotta fight a dog. If I win, you go walkies. Alright, man. 21! Alright, I gotta take a look at this deck. Got 21s and 2s. Hopefully we can get a 10. Hey, let's stand. Hi. So we can get him on the 2s. That's our game plan. Beat him on the 2s. Okay.
Now we gotta focus. We gotta zone in, zone in. We can do, oh, actually, no, we do rules. We do rules and we set it to 20. Set foes max score to 20. That poor dog. Oh, man. No, he's just cooked. Oh, man. So rude. It's so rude to play a card. Just change the rules. All right. Charizard. Delete his dog. Easy. Never mind. Oh, poor dog. Oh, I'm sorry, Rain Man, but I gotta go to the shop. I have so many chips. I thought you might like a second look at these unwanted cards. Well, I like the Get Well Soon card. I'm definitely fine with grabbing that. A Montanary Drac, we could. This deck so far is just like stack our deck with 10s. So we can do a Jack in the Box, and I think we passed. Every lane curves, bends, meanders along, pushing you to the next game to be played. We got Hangover Guy, and then we've got the Roulette. Let's try the Roulette. Time to spin the wheel. Pay 21 chips to spin the wheel. Permanently changes the value of all standard non-face cards to the roulette result. Yeah, so it's all of these. Let's spin it. 7. Okay, 5s? 5's actually not bad. Because now we could do 10s and then 2 5s. And we'll be always at 20. Paid 42 chips to spin the wheel again. Dude, imagine though. What if we got 10s though? Let's do 5. Let's keep 5. Pit Boss. Do you think the cards could possibly be stacked in your favor? Yeah, I'm John Johnson. I believe. Okay, what do we got? The Emperor. Unbust and unstand. Gain shield equal amount. Busted. He has 121 health. Gain 25 chips. 25. Oh, but he's getting shield. Okay, let me take a look at his deck. Okay, so he has another Emperor. This one deals damage, though, based on busting. But he's all about busting. Okay, 5 of 1s. On play, take 5 damage. Gain a bunch of chips. And then Cardicus, whatever. On stand, rounds up. On taking damage, quick damage to the value. Okay, so he's all about dealing damage to himself, losing and hurting us through that. Got it. We're going to keep this stand. Oh, baby. He's just going to exploit himself, but then he starts dealing damage, right? I need to deal as much damage as possible. He has 24 shield? Oh my goodness. All right, I am in trouble. I'm in trouble. Because he's just going to keep playing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am terrified. Hey! On taking damage 3 or more, heal 10 and then burn. Let's go. This is the deal damage one when we bust. Yes, get rid of that card. Oh, what a good card to get rid of. All right, 18 damage. Here we go. The burn spells. Burn spells, everybody, please. 20 damage. Yeah. On there, Jack. We can exploit it. Yeah. And there we go. 21. Let me heal, baby. Yeah. Guess we unlocked that. I guess we just stand, deal this much damage. He doesn't have any of his little things, his board, his build. He's just gaining chips at this point. He's not doing much. We gotta wait for when he plays down another one of his like locked dudes, his Hierophants, and then we'll unlock it again. That's kind of our main strat. 20 damage. Yeah! Beginner's luck. On play, spin the Wheel of Fortune and receive a gift? Sure. Oh, so if we had gone to the basement, we would have gone to the casino then. Oh. And so we just went to the casino. So, okay, so yeah, you could go up to hope or you can go down to despair. That makes sense. Wait. Yes, we're going to the dungeon. You descended to the dungeon. Will your cards be any good down here? Just let me set my timer. 3, 2, 1, go! What? King of Hearts. What does the glitch mean? Alright, let's take some damage. I am very low in health, but I believe. What is that? 4 mana, 7/7? Start of a turn. If you're not busted, play a 4 of clubs, then play a 7 of clubs to your foe's side. Oh my goodness! I don't actually know where that procs, or else I might do this. I think I'm going to stand though and see what happens. Oh, well now I know that for the future. Oh, perfect! Look at this. Easy dubs. Burn! Get out of here, 8. Oh man, not the one we needed. Okay, So now they will then place 7 on our side. We got a 17. I will burn this 7 and we'll get another 7. Hey, and they busted. Look at that. There must be something wrong with the timekeeper. Yep, that's got to be it. The cards feel damp and cold. You wonder who's held them before. We got a gambler still down here and a zombie. Well, we got to go for the zombie. More than just a carnivore. Okay, man. Oh, it is shield. All right, so now we have 10 shield, which does not matter because we cooked them. All right. A mine cart is hurtling towards you. Do nothing. Take 15 damage. Swap track. Lose the shown cards. Oh, I lose an ace and a Gerald. Well, swap track. Surrounded! Suddenly, you realize you're surrounded. Distract, bribe, or fight. Okay, bribe is give them 150 chips. 35 chance you get away afterwards. Distract, throw a card, permanently removing it from your deck. 20% chance you get away. Then fight. Lose 15 health. 100% chance you get away afterwards. All right, well, let's distract them. Let's throw a 5 at them. Go get it, it's a 5. Did you really think that would work on me? I guess we fight them. Carry on then. 7-5 to remove a card. Yes, please. Get rid of a 5. Huzzah. Second one's 150. Worth it. Worth it. Worth every penny. 300. Yeah, I'll pay that. We can afford it. Time to face Dracon, if you dare. I do. I have no options, actually. Puny human. You have no idea what you're doing, do you? I don't. Right, that doesn't really tell us what we got. I would expect the damage dealing one would be from the Dracon. Burn. Right? Okay, so they busted. We got Dark Mage. Feeling pretty good. We're kind of getting our enchantments or setup cards. Easy. What slow damage we're doing. They're at 21. Let's do a -9. We're at 17. I guess we bust and heal. We would heal. But we only healed a little bit. That kind of sucks. Ooh. We took so much damage. So that actually feels like it's not worth it. All right. We can still get 21. Hey, there we go. Die. Whoa. Okay. We still did damage. We still did damage. That scared me. That scared me. I won't lie. That scared me. Slow progress. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, running out of advantage is kind of rough right now. It's our first time feeling it. Ooh, and I went over. I gotta stand. Only take 1. Nice. Count the blessings. Beat them by 2. Making progress. Making progress. Okay, we got a jacket box. We could do our jacket box. Let's just do our jacket box. Then. It's pointless. Well, that kind of hurts. The tie on 21. The pain. The internal pain. Hey, they busted. Good. Almost done. Goodbye, Dracon. Mark my words, there is nothing for you down there. You will not succeed. Goodbye, Dracon. Choose a card to add to your deck. Ooh, a glitch one. I don't even know what the glitch does. All right, so foiled are handy at the start encounter, and they don't actually take advantage to play. Trump card seems good, but this is a glitch. I don't know what the glitch does, so let's click it. Foiled glitch card 0. On play, copy the suit, value, and effect of a random card. On stand, unlocks. Don't know if that was actually a good card to grab, but we did. All right, we got through the dungeon, everybody. Time for despair. Even though I may be afraid, John Johnson isn't. Instantly. I mean, what were we expecting, right? We're going down to hell. Like, that's pretty obvious of what's happening. You find yourself in despair. Actual despair. Cardinal sin, greed. Behold, a table laden with riches and promises. Okay. Let's just play our glitch card. Oh, turned into a queen. Let's move over the queen. Oh, I forgot about the ace. Get a jail free card. Oh, no, it just helped us. Huzzah. Hey. Another one of these money dudes. One of these bust and on stand gain chips equal to the amount busted. So he's all about getting a bunch of chips and probably making use of it. On play, gain 2 chips per card you currently have. There's gonna be some kind of like payoff card, I believe. I have a feeling. I'll stand. Ooh, got cooked. Take 15. Pass. Alright. They do gain shields. That's kind of their problem, right? Okay, now they're starting getting the damaging stuff. Not quite what we need. Hey, look at that. Booster pack, baby. You'd love to see that. I'm gonna stand. Go. Almost done, I think. Ooh. First round, done. Easy. You descended so far down. Is there any way out? Any way up? Will your deck even help you here? Online worm. His max is 22. My max is 20. He doesn't even know we're cooked. He thought sweep the leg would get me? Oh, you fool. This guy doesn't even know how cooked he is. We're gonna save. We're not gonna exploit this. We're fine. Whoa! Oh, retied. I don't know what he did, but whoa. He yellowed red card me. No! That's his deck. It's a bird deck. Oh, no. We're fine, though. We're fine. We're fine. Because we're a 20 deck. We actually needed more stuff to get to 20. Stop tying me. I guess we could just king make. Ooh, take that damage. Easy. Oh, okay. Did not like that. But, ooh. You already have a score of at least 18. Heal through. Get cooked. Look at that. Oh! Yeah, jail free card's nice. Hierophant, we'll take. We can make him bust. The problem is, yeah, we move all this and then it's like... Oh, so we do 10 damage and then he gets that. Doesn't really help us, is what it is. Fine with the -5, I'll take it. Burn damage, love that. Burn the Hierophant. Probably burn the yellow card, right? No, because he's making a bunch of this. Doesn't really matter. Just beats me, right? I don't have a way to... I guess I just tie, right? Oh, that actually doesn't help, though. I didn't think about it that way. Oh, man. If he maxes out, we're just cooked. All right. Noted. All right, we got health. We almost got him. We almost got him. And now we win. We do this and win. The king of space and time. What? Can only be played if you have a jack and play. Oh, I'm cooked. All right, let's just risk it. All right. 17 is not great. We'll tie. Go to 19. Ah, burn it. Dark Magician. Burn. Save me. All right, we got a king. Not really a jack. Rounds up. Die. We're doing the best we can. We're making it work. We're making it work. Ah, they are officially cooked with King of Space and Time. Okay, I miscounted. I was wrong, actually. I was a fool. Oh, man. I was gonna say we were gonna bust anyways, I think, because if we did the 20, it'd go up to 1. I should have passed. Oh, but we beat him because of trap card. You fool! You triggered my trap card. How interesting. You'll never defeat the obscenity of wealth that exists further on, though. Further on, you defeated the deity, and yet the tavern remains. There is more to be done. We had not just one Charizard, but we had 2 Charizards. You best believe we had 2 Charizards. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to play more of this. That was very fun. Okay, so basically we have another route we could do. If we do another one, it goes into... We can go to the other side to hope. That'd be kind of interesting. So now we have hearts that heal you. We have clubs that deal extra damage. We got spades that grant you shield. Diamonds that grant you chips. And then starting card has no effects. No blackjack effect. It's like hard mode. And then this is glitch deck is win a run with the nothing deck to unlock this starting deck. Interesting.
Man, I was feeling pretty good. I enjoyed this gameplay and this structure. I thought it felt very fun and rewarding while still being very tough. I will say, rant incoming. Man, I am tired of whenever we see depictions of hell, it's always like, oh no, it's the devil. Satan is ruling hell. Tell me, Tell me, where in the Bible does it say that the devil or Satan is ruling hell? It never says that. I am so upset from whatever. I'm so tired of seeing this everywhere, of this being portrayed that the devil is ruling hell. Like that's not how it works, okay? This isn't Disney's original work, Hercules, okay? Hades isn't down there ruling the place, all right? That's not how it works. But rant aside, this was a roguelike in the classical sense that, hey, you can kind of beat the roguelike pretty easy, even on your first run, but then the real roguelike begins after that first win. And that kind of happened with us with unlocking more decks. While we had our traditional starting deck, even though with the little flavor of like you got hearts for healing, you got clubs for this, and though you had a little bit of variety, now you start unlocking the crazy decks. Like specifically, for example, not only the glitch deck, which is what we are trying to do with the nothing deck. Rant aside, this roguelike is very similar to many other roguelikes in that even though you might beat it early on with your first run, the roguelike has now truly begun. It doesn't end with your first win, but it truly starts to open up from that first win. The first win is very much a vanilla experience, and then you get the craziness. And we saw it right off the bat with unlocking the possibility of playing with the nothing deck. A nothing deck is compared to the other starting decks where you actually have some kind of benefit for getting blackjack, like with the starting hearts deck. When you get blackjack, you would get to heal. Very powerful, as we're about to see as I try my best stubbornly playing the nothing deck to try to unlock this new different kind of deck of the glitch deck. This one, the nothing deck. Starting cards have no blackjack effect. And to get the glitch deck, win a run with the nothing deck to unlock this starting deck. So we're going to be doing this, obviously. Okay, this is interesting. Place your bet. We did not have this before. Play it safe, standard rules, double down. Advantage is harder to get. Oh, advantage. This stuff. And then we got triple down, win a double down run. We don't even know what all these are about. Probably want to do a double down. Why not? Why not? Welcome back. How about a drink? Order round cards. So after beating the bartender and just good old blackjack, we got to see more roguelike elements that this game actually has, with its mechanic of gaining advantage through your unique chip. Choose a unique chip to take with you during encounters. The effect of the chosen chip is always available. Interesting. So last time we had two different things that just allowed us to get a advantage normally. Okay, what is this? Chip off the old block. Start with -3 advantage. Randomly selects the effect of 2 unique chips at the start of each encounter. Then we got dealer's check. On stand, if you have a score of at least 18, gain 1 advantage. So this is the only way we could probably get some advantage. All right. I'm used to the other way, the normal way to get advantage. Oh no. Yeah, compared to the starting chip that we got last time, this unique chip and these new ones are a bit more stressful because you have to build a little bit more to get this advantage, which could limit you in certain ways you play the game. Now, there is a good variety, it seems, to different kind of chips. Like there's one for burning your cards, and so you can build more synergies and gain more advantage for it. But again, when you're doing a roguelike, sometimes it can be scary when you don't have certain cards that are for sure, and you have to like try to build around a certain kind of like a way to gain advantage. It was a little scary, but ultimately I do like this because this is a more roguelike, more variety throughout each runs. But with going through with this nothing deck, we were able to make quick work through this first little zone as we quickly made it to Lou's Lounge, where we instantly lost. But that's okay, because on the next round, as we kept working further, we were able to make it to the VIP area. Yeah, the same area where last time we listened to some kind of rat to take a shortcut. This time we didn't, and we were able to make it to the boss, the Selbent. And I have to just say, this is a little bit spoiler for later, but this is probably my favorite deck that we ran up to. Her deck's all about having the queen chess piece and the jumping jack, so she's all about sending cards over to your zone to make you bust. I love this so much. Probably my favorite style of deck in this game. But did I have the power to beat her even with this strategy? We're at 20 though. I think we're good. Get cooked. Let's go. Famous for being famous. Wait, do I have to disclose that I'm here to promote Chipcoin? I don't, yeah. If you're doing that, yeah, if that's the reason why you're here. And with the Selbent defeated, we finally got to make our first steps to the head office. Tapping keys, poorly maintained furniture, and underutilized potential. This is the head office. And instantly we lost. which became a little bit of a theme. Turns out, guess what? This game is hard. It's actually pretty difficult after the first run. Yeah, we just kept dying even after when we decided not to do the double down to make it harder, when we were like, yeah, we'll just play it safe. Yeah, we still lost. Dude, this game is tough. But I do have to say, I was playing this a little bit off stream, and I actually recorded my footage of me actually making it pass all the way to the last zone.
For a refresher, the farthest we got was we beaten Despair run. That was our first run ever. We beat Despair, and then trying to get to Hope, we've struggled a bit. We've gotten to the home office. Is that what it's called? The office, basically. And then we lost at the office. So this was one of the later runs. I think this is the one where I got the farthest. And I was like, all right, I'll call it for today, because it was really good. This is where I showed the deck. What do we have here? What was this deck? Oh, yeah. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, so basically the deck we have here that I had this run was, yeah, we still have mostly our basic deck of nothing. Again, in order to unlock the glitch deck, you have to beat a run with the nothing deck. Hadn't done that yet, so we were trying to do that. And so one thing we really did with this deck was we grabbed hearts. So if you're playing the nothing deck, it's so hard to get healing that having stuff that heals you is so important. So cards that have healing. So this foiled Levin, it's great for just winning a match. You know, getting blackjack instantly with like getting a 10 and then just putting this down and getting health off that. Same with the ace. You can see we have a lot of like hearts as much as possible. Montaner Jack is so good for this. Loyalty cards are so good because they're also hearts, which I didn't realize until a little bit. And it's like, oh, not only do they just give you a free blackjack, they also give you loyalty. And then you notice we have two mana 4/7/7s because they do help us with clogging up the opponent. If the opponent has some kind of like combo synergy, it puts a lot of 7s in their deck, so it floods them a little bit. So I don't know, I like it as a disruption card. So we have two of them. But yeah, a lot of like 10s, and then we grab some aces as much as possible to try to just get that like more odds that we're just gonna be like, most likely we get a 10 and then an ace. So that's a lot of this deck. Oh, there's some events like layoffs. Layoffs was interesting. So it's just like, hey, pick which hand gets to stay and leave. I hated this because I liked all my cards. We obviously went to the right though. We obviously went to the right. I loyalty cards good. The 10s that are hearts for healing is so important. Like we were at 100 at this point because we were doing that. But yeah, and then we were able to get to Hope with this run. As you ascend the staircase ever overward, you feel a long forgotten feeling. Could this be Hope? His deck's pretty funny. It's a bunch of 21s and then aces. Which the aces don't seem to help, right? Am I crazy in that? I guess, oh yeah, he has the sweep to make him go to 22, so the aces would work. But we do whoop on them, so it takes a bit. We lose a good chunk of health. As you notice, we were at 100. We were at 100. We just kept taking damage, but it's like, you know what? We'll just keep doing this. We ended at 21. That's crazy. Also, blank card is crazy. But Q card also seems good. I forgot what it does. Got card removal. What did we remove? We removed a bunch of cards. I got rid of all my low stuff, so we just had more higher chance to get a 10 and an ace. Right? Makes sense. I'm covering up. So we only did 2 events here in Hope. Now, that might have been the same with Despair. I just don't remember. We have encountered Deity of Hope, which he's a little light bulb. Light of the world? Huh? Is that what that means? I don't know. No one said this was going to be easy, but hey, this isn't a fair fight. Aren't you the good guy? You would dare to question my authority? I don't know who you are. So right off the bat, in his hand, he had 3 foiled cards that he just sets down. He has a Get Well Student card, so that after he takes like 3 damage, then he heals a little bit. He has a Rorschach card to where if he stands, we stand. And then he has the star. I don't remember what the star does, but besides that, what else he has is his 21s. So obviously you can see what he does right off the bat. You could already see what he does right off the bat. And I should have played for it because we have 11 of hearts down below. Look what happens. I got bodied super quick by this dude. I was like, oh, let me hit. They hit. Obviously, what do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to do, Noah? What do you think they're going to do, John Johnson? They have it set up. It's clearly very clear what they're going to do. They have 21. They're going to stand and we're going to stand. Why would I hit? I could have played by 11 and negated damage because you could see how much health do I have? 21. I would lose from this. Actually, I think I would lose no matter what, because I think clubs, I think this one actually does more damage. Spades, I don't remember. But either way, I just hit. I had hall pass. I got to see my cards, and I got hit for 21 because they stood. And I felt really silly about that. So after losing some more and, you know, doing some fun events like giving this guy a card, I love this. I love that they gave it an option to give this guy a card instead of stealing from him. Love it so much. But after that and after some more losing, and when I mean some, I mean a lot of losing, once again off stream, I was able to make a crazy run with the nothing deck. Leaning on one, we had our unique chip, which was big blind, which means whenever you played a 10 or more card, you would gain advantage, which if you know me through my streams of playing this game, I love just putting in a lot of 10s in this deck and going for 20 instead of 21. Just good numbers to try to win. But with this deck, I was able to curate a big old massive kind of like 20s deck with a lot of aces, and more importantly, I was able to get some of these queen cards, specifically the chess queen card, which, as I mentioned before, turns out to be one of my favorite ways to play this game, because being able to just force your opponent to bust means you're able to get some clean, massive damage against your opponent. And if you have a lot of 10s, you could then actually hit and still just have like make sure you don't bust and do so much damage. And so I was able to have a crazy run doing this, even beating the COO, which is the boss of the head office, and making it to the final area once more to hope. Now, this wasn't necessarily easy, like you could tell from my health, it was a little scary. I was under half for most of it, but you could tell in my hand I did have a card called Happy Valentine's, which kinda is a mixed bag. Now, this costs 14, you know, haha, Valentine's Day, but it's a card where it heals you a bunch and your opponent, and so it's kind of looked at as a card you grab literally just to heal. And that's kind of a little bit of a downside that we've kind of mentioned in this game, is that the healing in this game is not a lot. You got some in the very first zone, and after that, not much. And so if you're not playing the hearts deck, you kind of feel forced to kind of grab some heart cards so that if you get a blackjack, you can at least have some way to heal yourself. A big problem with this is because in between zones and a lot of other roguelikes, you'll actually get to heal some bit. In this game, no, you don't heal at all. And so some creators have talked about, hey, maybe heal at least a little bit. If you don't want us to heal full like some other roguelikes, at least let it be a little bit. Because yeah, I admit, it kind of feels bad when it's like, oh, I have to grab heart cards or else I do not have healing. So it's kind of interesting. But with it, we were able to make it back to the Deity of Hope, and this time I was ready to face him. We knew his stick, we knew what they were about, but we were ready and prepared to kind of chip damage and block and set up for some dubs. And with it, after making it past the first strike and going through it, we were able to slowly start to defeat the Deity of Hope through forcing him to bust and just dealing a good chunk of damage turn after turn, round after round, until eventually we were able to defeat the Deity of Hope. In this tavern, there is only one with authority over me. I hope you never have the misfortune of meeting them. So after finally winning with the nothing deck, which again was a crazy challenge, it was really tough, and I know at this point in time some people have complained that it's a little bit unbalanced and that some of the encounters are a little bit tough and a little bit too unfavorable to you, and especially with stuff like playing with the nothing deck, since there's not a lot of healing, which is pretty normal to roguelikes, but especially in this game it feels like you have to always be grabbing some kind of hearts card to have some kind of healing, which take it as you will. It does sound like the dev is going to be like looking into bouncing some stuff, so that's pretty cool and looks forward to the game. But once we unlocked that nothing card and got to see some of the other decks we got and more of the progression of what you get to do, man, I was excited to play more of this deck. Like, one of the fun decks that I got to try off stream was the Wizard's deck. It was so funny trying to do this weird kind of like specific deck that's all totally built around like, hey, you only have a few cards but you get to copy cards. It was definitely a combo deck. Well, I didn't record it. I did have a run with 7s, which was pretty good and pretty broken, but a run I did record was me just grabbing as many aces as possible, even to the point where you couldn't see your aces anymore. It was so silly. And you know what, that's what's fun about this game, this roguelike, is it does a great job with its variety and fun references and fun different cards it puts in, and still keeping in mind the hard difficulty of the puzzle making you're doing within playing this BLACKJACK game. So truly, I have to say, as a Christian, I've enjoyed this game. I think on its own, it's a good roguelike. But as we saw with me talking about Culted Lamb, just because it's a good roguelike doesn't mean we Christians
playing it. So let's talk about it. Should Christians play this game? After playing it for a good bit and having fun with it, does that mean we should still be playing this game that is deeply rooted in gambling? Should we play this game? Well, as Christians, what we need to be doing is looking at, well, is it sinful? At first glance, when you hear, is gambling sinful? Your probably first reaction is, yeah, of course it is, right? Gambling is always labeled as bad, so that means it must be sinful, right? Well, actually, through my research, I didn't find in the scripture where it talks about gambling as being sinful. Technically, what the Bible does say about gambling is your actually perspective when going into gambling. The idea of why are you trying to do in this moment? Are you trying to gain wealth in dishonest way? Gambling could fit in that. Are you risking your wealth, risking what God has given you, and maybe your responsibility to help others, help your family by wasting all your money on gambling? That would be deemed as wrong. And ultimately, the scripture, what mostly it focuses on that people will look at as, yes, gambling is bad, is when you focus on the part of, hey, are you focusing too much on money instead of focusing on God? This idea of focusing on becoming rich, wealth kind of aspect is the part that is wrong. The actual playing of gambling is not, which obviously matters in a situation like this to where what are we truly doing in this game? Yes, this is a gambling game, but it's a video game. You are not actually gambling away real money. Now, I will always give safeguards. I always say, well, here's this just in case, the other side of the story of like worst case scenario, because I think it's important for that. Yes, worst case scenario, I do think if you're somebody who does have an addiction problem, if you're somebody who has a gambling problem, especially, you should probably not play this game, especially on the side of a gambling problem, because let's be honest, this is just going to trigger you in that way. This is going to trigger you and kind of probably see the little thoughts of, hey, what if I did play gambling? What if I did gamble? And it could make light of gambling. But then I had to push back on that again in the fact of what I love about this game so much, not outside of just the mechanics of this game, is when you look at the subtext of this game and the story of this game, it is a bit of a sad game. The main focus on the game is talking about the idea and the reality of gambling. And it never makes light that gambling is good, at least not really. When it comes to the story text, it always talks about how the gamblers are the victim. It focuses on how those top up who enforce gambling is the real problem. Again, this reminds me of the problem going on in Australia with gambling. What's going on over there right now is there's a heavy exploitation on people that is encouraging them to gamble. See, right now, a lot of bars in the area have to close early, and if you want to keep drinking, well, the place that's still open that you can go to drink is the casino, and it just exploits you to go over there drunk, and if you're not sober, you're more inclined to do risky things or maybe unsmart things, like maybe gambling, and you probably shouldn't. And this game actually kind of deals with that. It talks about that. It talks about how the gamblers are the victims and how these people are the ones being exploited. Ultimately, where I'm at with it is I personally do not gamble. See, I have an addictive behavior. I have had an addiction before, and I know inside of me some of the triggers that kind of encourage that addictive behavior. I have to watch it personally, even though I love Magic the Gathering. I love building commander decks and playing. Element of that I have to avoid is buying packs. Packs is that simpler kind of gambling of seeing if you get a good card, and I already know through the few times I have bought packs that that is the same kind of feeling, in that I just want to go. I want to keep trying. I want to keep pulling the slot machine, see what we got. So I've had to watch myself when it comes to gambling stuff, and you know, there's a fair argument that this game could be a trigger. It could make a light of gambling in the aspect of, and can encourage it or make it so subconscious, so normalized to you through playing the game a bunch that you might gamble in real life. So far with my experience of playing it, that has not been the case. Again, I think the tone is very much there that this is like gambling is not a good thing. And the creator knows this too. The creator knows that gambling isn't good. It has in its about page about this game that, hey, this is a place where you can play a gambling game where it's not going to harm anybody. That's very important. The creator knows that gambling in real life can be very bad. It can be wrong. It can be harmful. And as a Christian, it can be sinful. But in the context of this game and playing the game, and especially with this game not really even having like gambling mechanics. Sure, it's a casino game, it's based on blackjack, but you're not like really betting stuff. Like there's a few events, a few like little mini games that you could do that's technically gambling, but like for the most part, this game doesn't even feature really gambling mechanics. Like the closest is just risking while playing blackjack, of like saying, yeah, hit me even though this is a risky hit or not. That is the closest you really get to gambling in the game. So I have to say, I do recommend this game to others. Again, with the caveat that, hey, if you have a massive addictive behavior, maybe be careful about this game. If you're somebody who does have a massive gambling problem and you've been trying to stop or you've been avoiding it, I would say hold off, even though this game makes light of like, hey, maybe this is a safe place to gamble. I would still be a little bit cautious because, you know, that could easily trigger you. But besides those kind of points, I think on its own, I don't think it's wrong for Christians to play. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, thank you to all my Patreons who do support me and help me actually be able to make these videos. Hey, if any of you guys want to watch me actually play these type of games before I make the video or even afterwards, because there's a chance I'm still going to be playing more of these weird kind of decks streamed over on Christian Scrub, go check that out. And again, just thank you so much for your support. I love you. Jesus loves you. I'll see you. Shalom.
Why did I hit there? This is me accepting my fate.